Hey you guys, good to see you here on Grassroots Gardening. It's a beautiful day today and I'm excited to show you one of my absolute favorite shrubs, the Confederate Rose. So as you can see behind me, it's in full bloom right now, and that's one of the reasons that I love it, because we're in mid-October right now and there aren't a lot of other flowering shrubs that are putting on this kind of show this time of year. But just look at these gorgeous giant blooms on this thing. And so just a little bit about this shrub. It's actually a hibiscus, so it's Hibiscus mutabilis. The hibiscus is the genus name for mallow, and mutabilis in Latin means change. That's because these flowers start out this really beautiful light pink color, almost white. And then as you can see, as the day progresses, then they turn into a dark pink rose color. Now this shrub gets its name Confederate Rose because it does well in the Confederate States. So all down here in the southeast, zones probably 7 to 9, this thing just thrives in well-drained soil, in full to part sun. The more sun it gets, probably the better flower production you're going to get. This one gets probably about 5 hours of full sun a day, and it just loves the spot. I would consider this one of our heirloom shrubs just because it's been around for so long, but it actually originates over in Taiwan and China. But again, it does extremely well in our southern heat. As we get closer to the ground, you can see this is a multi-stem shrub. And some people might consider it a small tree, but since it has so many stems coming out of the ground, I just consider it a large shrub. It is a perennial, and pretty soon this thing will die back all the way to the ground. And during the winter, I come back and just mow it down. Next early summer is when you really get the first flush. It grows extremely quickly. Like I say, all these are brand new canes this year. So you've got, what, 10 plus feet of growth in one season. And then right about October, as soon as fall clicks around, you'll get just this beautiful display of these gorgeous double blooming flowers. Propagation is really easy on this shrub. I've seen people just about this time of year go ahead and cut canes off, scar them a little bit, put a little bit of rooting hormone, and stick them right in the ground beside the mother plant. And as long as it's shady and that soil stays nice and moist, you can produce more right by the mother plant. Another way I've tried it too is just to take cuttings right about this time of year. I've put them in a 5-gallon bucket of water, put them in the greenhouse, and over winter they grow roots. Next spring you can pot them up and you'll have a bunch more to give away or plant in your yard. So for fertilization on this shrub, I would come in late spring with like a flower tone or one of the Espoma organic fertilizers and hit it hard then, because it's a heavy feeder, because it does grow so quickly. A few pest problems do exist with this shrub though. I've had white flies on it, and then most recently I had to learn about another pest that started chewing on my leaves here. You see how they've just kind of, looks like a caterpillar came in and did it. So that's what I thought I was going to be battling. And so I sent a picture of the little worm to my friend Vicky, who is our local entomologist, and she says actually not a caterpillar. So my plan of action, which was going to be BT, you know, the organic insecticide for caterpillars, but it wouldn't have worked in this case because it's actually a hibiscus sawfly. So I was really glad I sent that picture to her, but we'd have to use something like 7 or some other type of systemic insecticide to kill that pest. Now, I'm not super worried about it. We've just got minimal damage. I don't think I'm gonna worry about it too much because, as you can tell, I'm wearing my hoodie today. It was 42 degrees this morning. Frost should be here in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So I don't think I'm gonna go, I don't like spraying insecticides anyway. If it were rampant, like I was losing a lot of leaves, I would probably treat this. But since fall and first frost is so soon, I think I'm not gonna worry about it. Now, as you can see, I've got mine kind of as an accent planted piece right here in this shrub bed. This is in the very beginning of the driveway. And it's one of the plants that I look really forward to in the fall. So if you live in zone 7 to 9 and you're looking for just a showstopper come fall with these beautiful flowers, they grow quickly, they're great pollinators, hummingbirds love them. Give Confederate Rose a try, you won't regret it. Also, go check out our other playlist of some of my favorite shrubs. Hit that like and subscribe down there for me. And remember, the more you know, the more you grow. We'll see y'all on the next video.